I wanted to make a video to share how we use this virtual number line, virtual manipulative, or this number line virtual manipulative, and how we can connect the number line representation to understanding the meanings or interpretations of the operations. And first we'll start with addition. So we talked about how we can count up, and that's another way to think about addition. And if we click down here, it gives us this little bar diagram. So we can put it anywhere on the number line, say 5, and now we can see if we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 plus 5 gets us to 10. We can extend this 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, extend it in different ways. And we can also turn on the labels and then change it. Again, maybe what's 5 plus 4, or what's 5 plus 13, right? So we can use the number line to start exploring some of these relationships. And maybe you want to turn off the labels, and that's fine as well. Another thing, if we think about, maybe I'll move this down, or what if we're thinking about 13, what's 6 plus 13? 9 plus 13, right? We can now see this distance between the numbers isn't changing. And so again, we can think about addition as counting up, and you can see that from the number line. So now what if I wanted to not count up, but what if I wanted to count back? And so we can think about now 12 minus 3, we can think about this as subtraction, or we can think about this as adding a negative number, right? We're counting backwards. This negative 3 can be added to the 12 to get back to 9. And again, we're going to get into more of the positives and negatives. And again, you can change it and find these different relationships. Another way, if we think about, go back, oops. One way we also thought about subtraction is the distance or difference between the numbers, right? The difference or the distance from 4 to 12 is 8. So while this can show 4 plus 8 equals 12, it can also show 12 minus 4 equals 8, right? This intimate relationship, or this inverse relationship, addition and subtraction are inverse operations. They are not opposites. So now I cleared that. We can change, say we do want to explore some negative numbers. So this little settings button helps me change how I want to show my line. So I'm going to go all the way from negative 15 to almost positive, to positive 12. And so again, I want to explore some of those relationships. We can see 0 plus 5 gives us positive 5. 0 with a negative 5 gets us to negative 5. And now we can start to explore, what if we did a negative 5 minus 5? That brings us all the way to negative 10. What if we did a negative 5 plus a positive number, right? Negative 5 plus 14. We can count up 14 and get us to positive 9. Or again, we can think about this negative 5 to positive 9. What's the distance or difference between those numbers? Is this 14? So a lot of different ways you can think about this. And I'm going to encourage you to explore different relationships on the next slide by clicking on the link to take you to this virtual number line.